What's up, Team T, baby? How you guys doing? It is another gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day, and I have something very exciting that I want to show you guys because this is a common question that I get asked about body weight, body fat percentage, muscle mass, a bunch of different things about your body when you start to work out more that you really should be aware of and believe. Certain things that actually knock people off track because they're doing, certain things like measuring on the scale and things like that that they're just always conscious of looking at that and looking at the number, and it makes them, a little loco. So I am so excited because I don't know if I've told you guys before, I don't use scales. I usually don't use scales. I usually don't use things like that track my body fat and stuff. I usually just really go by how I look, my clothes, how I feel. I could tell by, just looking in the mirror. Like, that's just, I know my body by now. But really, for people who are beginners, need stuff that's going to help them a little bit more. But I'm so excited to work with this company from Vanity Planet, and they sent me a Work It digital scale. Now, like I said, I usually do not use scales, but this is something that I'm actually super interested in because it's not just a scale, it's a digital scale and a body analyzer. So it's telling me how much muscle mass I have, how much water I'm retaining, and it does so many things. I'm gonna explain everything to you guys, but it's just amazing because for me, like I always tell people, don't look at the scale, you're just looking at the number, because muscle weighs more than fat. A lot of people that are just getting into fitness might not know that they're like, okay, if they're starting to lift weights and incorporate weights with their daily routine, as you should if you're definitely trying to tone, muscle weighs more than fat. Like, you can take a pound of muscle and a pound of fat and weight. It's just, once you start getting into it, you realize more and more that, okay, this makes sense. But for those that don't know, this helps a lot. So if you have a scale at home, I highly recommend replacing with this one. You'll see why. I also did get a code for you guys. It's Tariana Work It, and I will put that right here for you. So you can get 20% off on your order. I'm always trying to look out for y'all. We support each other. You support me, I support you. That's just how the world goes around. We're just keeping it 100. So use my code after this video because you're definitely going to want to. But I want to show you guys exactly how this works. I've already been using it and testing it and seeing how it works and how it's really showing like my water weight, my body fat, my muscle mass. Like, it's so cool because I've been wanting one of these for a long time. I've been wanting to do a lot of things to know like where's my actual body fat at, how much am I like holding water. And that's the thing, is like a lot of people say don't weigh yourself at nighttime, only weigh yourself in the morning. Well, what's cool about this scale is I can weigh myself at any time because it's showing me the difference of, it's breaking it down for me. So you weigh this much because you have, this much body fat, this much water weight, and this much, you get it. So your girl has a lot of muscle and the gains are real. So let's just hop on the scale. And I have a lot of things that I want to tell you guys that are really important to know. In my little manual that, stay pretty and go get them. That I want to show you guys. That's just really good information. But you first have to set up your scale. So first thing that you have to do, first turn it onto the side here, and down below insert in your 4 batteries. And then once you do that, the little numbers will pop up. And the first thing you want to do is set your measurements and everything. So I'm 5 feet 5 inches. Let's see, we're down here. Okay, so then this is person 1, which I already set my stuff up. So this is me. So I'm 24, and then here there's different options. This right here with the little athletic person is athletic female. So you want to make sure you set your if you train more than 12 hours a week, you want to set yours to athletic, not just basic. But there's the other one. Okay, so let me show you. So here's me, 5'5", age 24, person 1. Okay, let's do person 2 so I can just show you. So P2, let's just do female. See right there how it changes? Female, that's an active male, that's an active female. So we press set, and then let's say she's 5'6", then you press set, and then age, I don't know, 27, set. Okay, so that's person 2, so it's cool. You can have different people if you have a big family or whatever. So I'm P1, so I'm here. I'm going to press set. Alright, so now it's time for me to get on. Make sure when you're measuring that your body is straight on the scale. You don't look down to see the numbers yet. You want to make sure that your head is straight up so you can get a full like stance on here without moving, and then once it's done, then look down. Make sure that you have hardly any clothes on, so I wear shorts and a very, very thin top. Of course, no shoes and no socks, so you want to go down to almost the bare minimum before you hop on the scale. And then once you get on, you'll really be able to see everything. So right here is my water mass, my muscle mass, and my bone density mass. And then here's my weight. So this is exactly what you will see. Okay, so as you guys saw, it measured all everything from my body mass, my muscle mass, my body fat, your bone mass, how much water is in your body. So it's super cool because the screen I obviously got off, so then after it goes away, but all the zeros will pop up and they'll start to blink, so you want to let them blink, and then once it finishes you get off and you can see. And then in your little manual guide here, it's super cool because then it shows you, for those who might not know, or I mean I even didn't know like all of this, it's going to show me the muscle mass chart for female active my age. It shows standard for body fat for men and women, so like where you can be, bone density, and your body water, how much water is in your body. So it shows you the charts for your age and exactly like where you are. So it's really cool because if you set goals to your fitness goals and you know where you want to be at, these charts are really cool to kind of just stand by. You don't have to be super strict by them. You know, go by how you feel, go by your clothes too, but this is something that you can see like, okay, I have this much water in my body. You know, you should be well hydrated. Like I always tell you guys, you should be drinking a lot of water. So you should know that that's going to fall into the category of how much you weigh. So example, when some people weigh themselves in the middle of the day and they're like, oh my god, and they get scared by the scale because it's like maybe 5 pounds more from water weight, of course food and other stuff like your muscle mass that weighs more. Don't get scared or timid by that. So this is why it has helped me, because sometimes like my weight really fluctuates, especially when I go to the doctors and I'm like, okay, like if I'm trying to gain more, I'm like, okay, but now I'm down, and then if I'm up, and then I'm like, why am I up? Or, you know, our bodies are crazy things, but they are the most important thing that you have, and you have one temple, so you have to take care of your temple. So this basically like how it works with the scale, it's using the bioimpedance analysis. Bioimpedance analysis. I had to read that to you guys because I could not remember that word. But it's a technology which passes through the side lines where the metal is. So basically when you put your feet on there, that's what's helping sense through the metal on the side, sense your body fat and your everything else. So it's helping with the total body weight, you know, the body fat, the lean mass, and the bone mass. And it's the electric current, they call it, on the side of your scale. So that's when you're like, okay, well, how do I know when I'm stepping on here? How do I know Like, how does the scale know how much I have in my body? Well, that's what it is. It's on the side when you see on your scale here. These on the side are what are analyzing when you step on with your feet. So that's something that's super cool to me. I was just like, wow. Because yeah, how are they gonna know, you know? It's not like you're a regular scale you just step on and it only knows your weight. But then again, I'm like, is that really like true? Because you're just stepping on a blank scale. It's not really analyzing your feet like this one is. A lot of people, when they go to the doctor, you know, a lot of things that they get told is, sir or ma'am, your body fat is out of your age group and your height for what you should be. So it's really important to know what your body fat percentage is, especially with your health and fitness and working out, because that's going to show you, you know, how much more are you holding, more fat or more muscle. And not necessarily you have to want to hold more muscle, but you do want to know exactly what is, like, you know, in your body and holding you down. And water also takes up half of our body weight, so that's why it's important to know. So the cool thing about this, that depending on, like I have mentioned to you guys, how many people you have in your family, it also holds up to 8 different people on there, like I showed you the P1, P2. So the cool thing I think is you guys can, let's say you, I don't know, let's just use an example, like let's say my mom, my dad, me, my brother, my sister, we all wanted to start this new little journey, different goals. We can all have it set on there, and it kind of like keeping you accountable. So it's like better when you have someone doing it with you for some people, and some people like to do it alone. Some people like to do it with their friends. It just depends. So it's cool that it holds up to 8 different people, but knowing what your body fat and your muscles, you know, as you get older, your bones weaken, and it's good to know these certain things. So I love this, and it's helped me just because I've been, you know, I never hop on the scale, like I tell you guys. Once I got this, I love this because I personally drink a gallon of water a day. I eat like 6 to 7 meals a day. I work out 6, sometimes 7 times a week. So you're putting all that into your, you know, your body, and you're putting all this work into yourself and your self-care. It's good to know where it's coming from and your goals. Like, you should have goals with anything that you do, just like, you know, health, wealth, fitness, everything. You should have your goal for what you want to do. So I'm very, very, very pleased with this body analyzer. Team TBAAYBAYYY, you guys know I only like to promote things that I truly believe in and like. So again, Tariana, work it, and I will put that everything in the description for you guys so you can get yours. And if you want to send me your stuff, or if you have any other questions about it that you might be confused about, you can reach out to me and ask me, and I would love to help you guys and answer all your questions, just as much as like I've been getting to know, or getting to know, yeah, me and my skill have a relationship, getting to use it for the past couple days before I showed it to you guys. And yeah, it's really, really been good, and I love this saying, stay pretty and go get them. That's right. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really, really hope that you guys take your health into consideration every day with everything you do, because we have a beautiful life, and we have one of these beautiful, beautiful, precious lives to live. Go out, experience, enjoy, live life, take risks, take action, but make sure you take care of yourself, because you can't do anything else without it. I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next video.